In EPPING, my name is Robert Ozzimo. I proudly represent the company of Harcourts, Rata and Co. And I'm joined here today by some of my award-winning colleagues in blue. Should you require their advice, please feel free to approach either Michael Citrola or Emilia Faba, both of whom I'm sure you've had the great opportunity of meeting throughout the marketing campaign. Boys, let me share with you now the following announcements which are in place to help you bid and buy with absolute confidence here today. The auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for a property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors have a reserve price as the auctioneer. I'll indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders and prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding and provides for fines for such conduct. The rules permit for vendor bids. The words I'll use during the auction to indicate that I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor are vendor bid. And by law, only I, as the auctioneer, can make a vendor bid. The contract of sale has been on display prior to today's auction. We call for 10% deposit upon the fall of the hammer and the signing of that contract to take place here today with the balance to be paid at settlement in a flexible 30 to 90 days time, at which time the vendor will provide the lucky buyer with vacant possession of the property. All in all, quite a straightforward contract. Everything is in here. Everything is quite clear. So buyers, it's with my highest recommendation what we offer for your consideration and competition here today. Whether you be a first home buyer, whether you be an investor, whether you be perhaps a downsizer, what a great opportunity to get into this market early in 2025 and to experience that capital growth for yourself. And the capital growth is felt mostly in these central areas, Memorial Avenue being one, where we've got access to all of that infrastructure which underpins growth. Easy access to shopping, just a short stroll away, to multiple shopping options and shopping strips. Easy access to transport, not far away from multiple bus routes. And of course, walking distance to EPPING station. Plenty of access to good quality schools and parkland, all within walking distance. That's what makes central EPPING such a great place to live and such a great place to invest. The property itself, easy to love, immaculately maintained and presented by the current owners. So the question, whether you be a first home buyer or an investor, the question you must ask yourself today is, do you earn that capital growth by acting decisively here today and getting the sold sticker on the board? Or do you hesitate? Do you wait? You let the market pass you by and then have to pay for that capital growth down the track? The decision could not be more clear. An opportunity for you now to get the sold sticker up on the board. If that's your goal, right now is the opportunity to reserve that right, buyers. Where can I see a fair and reasonable starting bid for 5 at 58 Memorial? Who'd like to start us off? I don't mind the call. I'm in your hands, buyer. Start with where you like. At 385,000, fairly been offered now. Welcome, sir, and best of luck at 385. At 385,000. At 385,000 now, fairly been offered here at 385. Opportunity with every other buyer here today. At 385,000. At 385,000 bids. If you've come to buy, there's a competition, but the opportunity is with you. At 385 the bid. At $385,000 the bid now. First call. At 95 now, at 395, make it 405 in the rise, sir. At 395,000 the bid's there. At 405 now, and welcome back at 405. At 405,000, fairly been offered now at 405. The bid's here behind. Opportunity with you. Can't buy with just one bid here today, sir. At $405,000. At 405,000, the bid's at 405. At 405,000. At 405,000, fairly been offered now at 405. At $405,000 the bid. First call at 405. Are we done? Second call at 405,000. Are we done? Finished. Third, final call at 405,000. All done, all finished, all silent and out at $405,000 the bid. 410. At 410, welcome at 410,000. Best of luck at 410 now. At 410,000, the bid's back there now at 410. At 410,000, fairly been offered now, 410 the bid. At 410,000. At 410,000, bid there, opportunity back with you, sir. Original bidder, have a good about you, sir. At 410,000, fairly been offered. At 410 the bid. First call at 410, are we done? Second call at 410,000, done, finished. Third, final call at $410,000 the bid. All done, all finished, silent, out at 410,000. What do you say, sir? You still with me? 410, can I get you involved on top of 410? Can I say 415? 410 we have over there. Can I say 415? At 15 now at 415. At 415, the bid's here at 415. And sir, ma'am, this is where it counts because I will say that we are on the market and selling at $415,000. The bid's here with you, sir. The keys are with you. We're on the market and selling. If there's no further bidding, you will be the lucky buyer at $415,000. If you've come to buy and you're waiting for me to go inside, I'm not going to do that. My instructions have been given. We are selling here today. We're on the market and selling, playing for keeps at $415,000. The bid's here against you at $415,000 at $415,000 now. A great opportunity at $17,000 now. $417,000. The bid's back there now. Keys are there. Opportunity with you at $417,000. Sir, we're selling now. Can I get you involved? Back in. You're definitely done. Thank you very much for your bidding here today at $417,000. The bid. First call at $417,000. Done. Are you sure, sir? Second call at $417,000. Done. Finished. Third, final call at $417,000. All done. All finished. Silent out at $417,000. So it's an easy decision, easy place to love. What do you say? At $417,000, bids there, keys are there, on the market and selling once, twice, third. Final call at $417,000. We sell away if there's no better bid. All done, all finished. Silent out at $417,000. Definitely done there. So if you tell me you're out, I'll sell. In or out?
I don't want to give out.
Yeah, so no more? No more. No, thank you very much for your bidding here today at $417,000. We're selling, selling, selling. Sold. Congratulations and well bid. Please join me in congratulating our purchasers and our vendors here today. You've just witnessed another successful Harcourts Rata & Co auction. Have a great weekend. Don't forget to vote. We'll see you again soon. Thank you.